Hey, welcome back to the channel. I want to start this episode off with some thank yous, and the biggest thank you goes to you, everybody out there that's watching, subscribing, and commenting. You know, we've hit 404 subscribers, over 10,000 views on the original video I posted. So thank you for everyone watching the channel and supporting it. I really appreciate it. But I want to send a special thank you, a couple of them. One to Phil For Real. Phil was the first, big AMC YouTuber to recognize the channel, and I really appreciate that, Phil. And happy birthday! I know he just had a birthday, and it means a lot that you recognize the channel. Phil, he's always there, and he hasn't flipped out on us, and it's that steady presence that I appreciate. And when hopefully they make movies about AMC, this movement, and Phil, hopefully his videos we always ask, have the shorts covered, and that finally hopefully it happens, he can finally say, yes, the shorts have covered. Also, I want to send a thank you to 8 Nation Will. I was putting my kids to bed last night, and as they're trying to, fall asleep, and I'm sitting there watching AMC videos, YouTube videos on my phone. I watched 8 Nation Will's video, and he actually talked about the channel on his video. And he was very nice about it, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And he had a very good point, and I'm glad he emphasized it, that my videos, they're just speculation. I don't have any inside information. I'm not telling you to bet the farm on any of this. We're just speculating. We're just having fun. Is this a possibility? I think it is. And, if it puts a little pressure on some shorts, then great. If it gives people hope, then great. But, I have no dates on this. I'm just an ape, just like you. But this was a theory that I had. Being a former Disney employee, I know what that company can do. And to be quite honest with you, there aren't a lot of companies I can actually see buying AMC, to be honest with you. But Disney is one of them, and I know they do an amazing job. The other big news from yesterday, Al from Boston said he has an inside, he's got a couple of inside sources saying there's a big deal in the works that's going to pay off AMC's debt, which will destroy the short thesis, and hopefully, they'll cover. I don't know if there's anything that's ever going to force them to cover, but it gives me hope. I hope Al's right, and we'll see. In other words, Al's basically saying, we good. So a lot of people criticize Al because he doesn't go on camera, but Al actually inspired me to make videos, because quite frankly, if you want to see me on camera, I do have another channel called Book Stories, and there I am. So I kind of look like if Ape Father and Lou had a baby, which is why I don't really like going on camera. The other reason I don't do a lot of stuff on camera is because I have to wake up sometimes early in the morning, late at night, to make my videos, because I have a family, I work full time. So it's not really a great time to go on camera and get all that worked out. So if I could just do a voiceover over a slideshow, that works for me. And speaking of book stories, just to show you what the success, this early success of the Disney Buys AMC channel means to me, and I mean this sincerely. So this is Book Stories. This is a video I did. I do videos on like books that I own and what they mean to me. And this was a book. This is a video I did on a Mustang book I have. It got 7 views, 7 views, and I actually have almost 2,000 subscribers on Book Stories, but it got 7 views, whereas 400 subscribers on Disney Buys AMC, and that video has been watched by 10,000 times. So it really does mean a lot to me that the videos are being watched. I really do appreciate it. So and this is the other big news. Rumors are that Bob Iger is coming back, not to buy AMC, but he's to sell Disney to Apple. And that obviously would be a game changer. I think of that meme of the guy looking at the girl, that I thought, hey, maybe Disney and AMC can work something out. And I think Iger has other ideas. Sure, I could see this happening. I don't know how. It might not be so good for AMC if this happens. Might be okay for Disney, and I could see it happen. But who knows? Apple. They have so much money. They're so powerful. They can do it. They can have anything they want, really. But just to recap, why I think Disney should buy AMC. And my theory is this: Disney needs the big screen. They have Marvel, they have Star Wars, they have the Pixar films. Those films need to be on the big screen. It's just crucial to their business. Disney's not Netflix. You want to launch these legendary franchises for decades to come. You need that big screen experience to cement that bond with an audience, to cement that bond with kids that see these movies for the first time, as opposed to just streaming them at home, right? But then if Disney does buy AMC, they're going to reinvent the movie theater. It's not just as simple as just buying the movies and slapping Disney's name on it. They're going to reinvent that movie theater as a Disney entertainment center. And at all these Disney entertainment centers nationwide, they're going to be able to promote and sell their other Disney products. Disney Vacations, the parks, cruises. You're going to be able to give Disney, merchandise at the Disney stores that are going to be there. You're going to get the Disney food they serve at the park. You could even go to a Disney center and never even see a movie. There should be so much going on. And they can provide touring entertainment to these facilities when the movie season gets slow. Have some reason to have people coming in there, and they're going to get all that money that's left on the table nationwide from all the families that can't afford to go to Florida or California for a Disney vacation at one of the parks or to go on a cruise. So they're going to do that. So, I do these videos not necessarily just to give hopium. Hey, if it gives people hope, then great. Hopefully it seems like a good idea. And the big thing is, could this idea gain momentum? And could that be good for AMC? Now, remember this hashtag, release the Snyder Cut? There's no reason why anybody should know the phrase release the Snyder Cut, right? But what it is, Zack Snyder was the director. I believe it was one of the DC, the Justice League or something movie. And he had to leave the movie for, a family tragedy. And another director came in. And a lot of people wanted to see the original Snyder Cut of this film. And they kept saying, release the Snyder Cut. And it grew. It was this grassroots movement. And people, the suits at Warner Brothers had to recognize it and answer to it. So it's the same idea. If we can get momentum behind Disney buys AMC, maybe the Disney executives, if they haven't already, will look at this scenario. Does this make sense for us to buy a movie theater chain now that legally, after 71 years, we can buy a movie theater chain? That's why it hasn't happened before. Legally, it couldn't. Now it can. But, basically, as a AMC investor, it's been very frustrating, and I think of another hashtag do something. I just want something to happen, and I'm sure most of you do too. But if this helps, great. If it doesn't, whoever, we're just having some fun. And as we're on the eve of Thanksgiving, also remember this hashtag, apes together strong. This has been extremely stressful, holding this stock when it went up and then it went down. So hang in there, and I just want to say a special thank you. These are some of the other AMC YouTubers I've been watching, fairly recently. There's been some shakeups, but Scavenger, Frankie Muhammad, The Marine, Donahue George, Daniel Haddock, these guys, they don't do clickbait. They're just average guys that come across that way, and they talk about this position, talk about what's going on, and it's been very supportive for me to have them there. My own brother, I try to talk to him about this. He has a few shares of AMC, and even though we talk over the phone, and I can just feel his eyes rolling when I start talking about AMC and talking about the play. And regular people, they just don't understand. They don't have the same passion. They don't have the same investment in this. So having that YouTube AMC community really helps. And I also, they're not everybody's cup of tea, but even the bigger YouTubers, I want to thank them for putting their videos out there. I know, love him or hate him, the Ape Father, he's always there. Wake up at 2 in the morning and there's probably a new Ape Father video. And again, I know some people don't like the Ape Father, but he's there. Massenlorian, Tony De Niro, and even Lou. I know people hate Lou, another controversial figure, but for a good stretch there, I was watching Lou a lot just to get that support, just to hear somebody say, hey, everything's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Whether they were right or not, I liked hearing that. And TMI, I've watched this guy since the beginning when I got into AMC in May of 2021, and just another guy that's been pretty solid the whole way. Hasn't had any, obviously took the mask off, but I appreciate all these videos. So on the eve of Thanksgiving, I say thank you to all of you for help, watching the videos and spreading the hashtag Disney buys AMC. I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know that's kind of a U.S. thing. But around the world, there's never a bad time to be thankful for everything. And I'm thankful for everybody watching right now. Good luck to everybody. We'll see if Al from Boston is right. I hope he is. and we'll see. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.